Have you ever stopped yourself from reacting out of anger, just to think it through instead? Or sense that someone wasn't okay even when they said they were? If you've ever done that, you might be more emotionally intelligent than you realize. In a world that often praises IQ, emotional intelligence, or EQ, is the silent superpower that determines how well you handle life, relationships, and even your own inner battles. In this video, we're revealing 10 signs you're more emotionally intelligent than you think. Stay with us, you might discover that your quiet strength is actually your greatest gift. SIGN 1. You think before you react. You don't say the first thing that pops into your head. You pause, you consider the consequences. You take a breath and then respond. This small moment of self-control might seem ordinary, but it's rare. It shows you're aware of your emotions, not controlled by them. Comment self-aware if you've ever held back just to protect your peace. SIGN 2. You can name your emotions. Most people just say I'm fine or I'm mad, but you go deeper. You can tell when you're anxious, overwhelmed, disappointed, or hopeful. You don't just feel, you label what you feel. That level of clarity gives you power over your emotional world. Have you ever told someone exactly how you felt and watched the tension disappear? Sign 3. You're a good listener. You don't just wait for your turn to speak, you actually listen, you absorb. You hear what people are saying and also what they're not saying. That's empathy in action, and it makes you the kind of person others trust deeply. If you've ever been told you're easy to talk to, this one's definitely you. SIGN 4. You know when to walk away. Some battles aren't worth fighting. Some people aren't worth chasing. Emotionally intelligent people don't waste time proving themselves to those who are committed to misunderstanding them. You've learned that peace is more valuable than pride, and that's emotional strength. Comment I choose peace if you've walked away from drama without looking back. SIGN 5. You're not easily offended. Criticism doesn't crush you. You know how to separate truth from projection. You reflect instead of reacting. You grow instead of getting bitter. Why? Because you don't take everything personally. That's maturity. That's emotional intelligence. SIGN 6. You understand others without judgment. You can sense when someone's hurting even if they're smiling. You don't jump to conclusions. You ask questions. You offer space. You don't need to agree with someone to understand them. That's empathy. That's what builds real human connection. If you've ever comforted someone who didn't say a word, you've got this gift. SIGN 7. You set boundaries without feeling guilty. You've learned to say no without over-explaining. You protect your time, your energy, your mental space. Not because you're selfish, but because you understand that you can't pour from an empty cup. And the best part, you do it without guilt. Comment strong boundaries if this is something you're learning or mastering. SIGN 8. You stay calm during conflict when chaos hits. You breathe. You don't yell. You don't shut down. You stay grounded, even if everything around you is falling apart. Emotionally intelligent people aren't fearless. They're just practiced at feeling fear without letting it run the show. That's leadership even if no one's watching. SIGN 9. You learn from emotional pain. You've been hurt, betrayed, ghosted, let down. But instead of building walls, you built wisdom. You didn't let pain turn you cold, you let it turn you wiser. You look back and think, that taught me something. That mindset, that's growth, and that's rare. SIGN 10. You trust your intuition. Let's talk about that little voice inside you. That gut feeling that warns you or nudges you before your brain catches up. Emotionally intelligent people listen to that voice. They don't need facts to feel the truth. They trust their instincts because experience has taught them that feeling is usually right. Have you ever ignored your gut and paid the price? Share it in the comments. It helps others learn too. Now let's talk about how to improve emotional intelligence. Even if you don't relate to every sign, we've got good news. Emotional intelligence can be developed. Here's how. Reflect daily. What did you feel? Why? Pause before reacting. Give emotion space to cool. Stay curious. Ask what's really going on here. Practice empathy. Try to understand others before judging them. Set boundaries. Protect your peace like it's priceless because it is. Emotional intelligence isn't loud. It doesn't brag. It doesn't demand attention. But it changes everything: your career, your relationships, your peace of mind. If you saw yourself in even one of these signs, that's something to be proud of. Like this video if you've learned something new. Drop a comment and tell us which of these signs do you relate to most. And don't forget to subscribe for more content that feeds your mind and strengthens your soul. Remember, emotional intelligence isn't about being perfect. It's about being aware, being kind, and being real.